Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay, so Archie's christening is tomorrow, Saturday, and so much weird stuff. Okay, is Archie's christening really happening? Okay, is it really happening? Because they're not going to christen a doll, and they're not going to christen a stand-in. Okay, so it was scheduled for July 4th, as you know, for all the press. It was billed as the biggest event since the wedding of Meghan and Harry. It was to be staged in the same location at St. George's Chapel, where Harry and Meghan were married, and all the Illuminati and the famous people came. That's been moved. Now it's in the Queen's private chapel. Okay, the Queen is not coming on July 4th. Is she coming on the 6th? Okay, in the Queen's private chapel, it's completely locked down. Nobody's going to be able to get in there. There's only one photographer. That photographer is Chris Allerton. This picture is done by Chris Allerton. Okay, with the hand covering the face. This doesn't look like a photo. It looks like a Photoshop. Okay, so, you know, and people are speculating, well, it's the Mulroney boy. These are the Mulroney's twins. This is exactly the same shape of head. This is a doll, and they photoshopped a combination of the Mulroney boy and the doll, and then covered the face with the hand. Okay, that's Allerton. You can't get any more secret than that. He's the only photographer who's going to be there. There's no godparents announced. No godparents. We don't know who they are. And they just came out yesterday, Harry and Meghan just came out yesterday saying, we're not going to tell you who the godparents are. Okay, we don't know who's going to be there. Okay, no attendance. We don't see Archie. There are no godparents. Everything is completely locked down. Serena Williams, someone who Meghan definitely would want at this christening baptism, is playing at Wimbledon. She's not going to be there. Which royals are attending? We know the Queen is not attending. We don't have any confirmation of Will and Kate, or we're told that Charles will stand in for Thomas Markle. Which celebrities are attending? Okay, they're going to shuttle the celebrities from another location in, you know, blackened cars so that you can't tell who they are. And the location where these celebrities will assemble is going to be secret, so you can't find them. You know, are we going to see any photos of Archie before the Africa tour? Okay, and here's the kicker. The Archbishop of Canterbury, who is officiating, okay, with the water from the River Jordan and the special nightgown worn, you know, which is a direct replica of the one from 1500 something, you know, and all Kate's kids wore that replica. The Archbishop of Canterbury is scheduled to be in York, England, 200 miles away for this, during this ceremony. It's very strange. So I want to ask, is this christening, is there really going to be a christening tomorrow? Because the situation, it just gets more and more secret, more and more locked down. So is this real? Okay, is it, or is it just staged? The whole christening tomorrow, because you can't christen the wrong baby. I mean, you're playing with fire. Okay, you're doing this before God. This is a ceremony before God to dedicate this child to God. You mustn't be doing that with the wrong baby, with a doll. I mean, maybe you could fool the people, but you're not going to fool God. So is this a real christening? Is it actually happening, or is it just totally faked? Succubus on the bottom. Wow. Disaster. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Because it's just too weird. And one of the tells would be that we don't see an Archie before they return from Africa. Okay, people are speculating they're going to go to Africa. We're not going to see an Archie before Africa. And then they're going to come back from Africa and they're going to be very publicly showing Archie off everywhere. Okay, so is this a real christening? Some very disturbing cards here. Some very disturbing. We got the no. Okay, home, family, close people, people close to you, and a family. For the world. Crossing is the world. Okay, this christening for the world. Incubus, succubus, selfish, lying, addiction, bad relationship. Behind is the woman. It's all about the woman, Megan. Interesting. Harry's not showing up here. 2 female cards are showing up here. And a jack. Jacks are children. On the mind is disaster. Near future is no. Stopped. Full stopped. Strength in people and events. And Mother Earth. The birth. Mommy and baby. Okay, outcome is mommy and baby. Okay, did Archie, I believe that Archie's from a surrogate. Did that baby die? Is that baby ill? Did the surrogate not refuse to give up the baby? Because that's possible. There's all this extortion disaster going on, and she's just like, you can't. There's not enough money in the world for you to give me this, for me to give you this baby. And then they're just like, okay, fine. We'll just source another baby. There's talk that that they're talking to the Obamas all the time because the Obamas are out there in Africa, trying to source another baby. And then now they're being sent straight out to Africa and because they need to get a baby in their hands. What is this? What is this 10 spades? This could tell us. What is this 10 spades? Ruler, 4-leaf clover. There's a baby. And there's a 5 diamonds. Okay, so the crown is actively after a baby. 28 secretly. They're 13, 24, 28, 7 spades. The crown, the ruler, is actively trying to source a baby. That's the disaster. Maybe Archie, Archie is maybe dead, or the surrogate won't give the baby up. What is this no card? It's just so fishy. How can everyone not see it? I think, people who are watching, people who watch this channel and some other channels, they're like, oh, that's something is really weird. But a lot of the public is still just like, they just believe what the mass media tells them. What's this no? Let's see if we get some more insight. Scapegoat, High Tower, Scourge, karmic relationship on the bottom. Okay, scapegoat, cast out, officially cast out, and a conflict. This can be no baby. Scapegoat and conflict. For this, no baby for this official ceremony. There's no baby. There's no baby. The conflict is that there's no baby. I think there's no Archie to baptize today. I think there's no Archie for baptism available. All right. Is Harry going to source a baby? Are Harry and Meghan sourcing a baby? Because Harry was just traveling. He just did a private solo trip to Botswana. Okay, and I just did a reading on that, and I thought, well, gosh, he's just going to visit Chelsea. Chelsea was just in London. Harry's flying the next week. Harry flies out to Botswana. He's going to meet up with Chelsea, and that probably did happen. It looks like it did happen. But is Harry sourcing a baby in Africa right now? Is that part of why he's flying out to Africa? Because we don't know what he's doing once he's in Africa. I'm not following him around, and I don't think other people are. Is Harry sourcing a baby in Africa? An appropriately aged Archie in Africa. Heart, good intentions, long trip over water, diamond ring connecting, 13, 4 hearts, family, clever and family, moving the pieces around, going over the big water to connect, to create a family. Yeah, so is Harry sourcing a baby in Africa? It does look like he's going over the long overseas travel to connect to family. Yeah, I think he's trying to source a baby over there. Did the first Archie fall through? Okay, did he fall through, or is he sick? Fall through or sick? Fall through or sick? Something is going on with Archie. Very obviously, something is going on with Archie. Did it fall through? Did the adoption fall through, or is Archie sick? Fall through or sick? Fall through or sick? Okay, did the adoption fall through? Lovers, olive tree, mustard seed. I'm not seeing breaking here. 8, 9. 3 hearts. Solid foundation. Connection, solid foundation. Seed planted. Okay, this is a birth. This is an impregnation, a solid impregnation of mother and baby. Okay, did it fall through? I'm not seeing that. Okay, is Archie sick? Mercury, karmic relationship, cornerstone, solid foundation, 10, 19, 5 clubs. Other options, 2 or more options. Communication and deception in the karmic relationship and the foundation, and other options. Deceptive communication in the relationship and foundation, and exploring other options. Okay, it doesn't look like it fell through. Okay, at least this is saying that the pregnancy was successful. The pregnancy was successful. Okay, and the birth, this adds 9. Pregnancy and birth were successful, and this says the relationships and the foundation, they're deceptively talking and exploring other options about the relationship and the foundation. Something is wrong. It's just so hard to tell. Okay, so we don't know who's going to be there. We don't know if Will and Kate are going to be there. It's not confirmed that Charles is going to be there. They're putting out, they're putting out news, PR that Charles is going to stand in for, but we don't know. Stand in for Thomas, but we don't know. None of this is confirmed. We're not going to get any pictures. There's, Are the royals trying to avoid being photographed at this disaster, this rolling disaster? I mean, because if there's no Archie, and if this ever comes out, it's a disaster for all of them, and they don't want to be photographed there. That's the evidence. Are the royals trying to avoid being photographed at this disaster? Sun reveals all. Finger of God outside. Yes. Are the royals avoiding photographs? Outside circumstances may expose everything. Yes, they're concerned that outside circumstances may expose everything, may expose the whole thing. Everything will be exposed, and they're trying to avoid being, they're looking for all their different options to avoid being photographed. So it's on lockdown secrecy. And this adds 5 hearts. We have 2 5s. Everything keeps changing. What is the big secret? Let's see if we can get to it this way. Something is up with Archie. What is the big secret? Let's see what we see. What is the big secret? What are they hiding? Because they're hiding everything. What are they hiding? Okay, they're hiding everything. We can't tell what they're hiding because they're literally hiding everything. They're not telling us anything. We don't see Archie. We don't know who the godparents are. We don't know who's attending. We don't know which royals are attending. They're sending out fake PR. What are they hiding? What is the specific secret that they're hiding? Hand in hand, cornucopia, cup overflowing, roadblock. Okay, to all the people, everything, to all the people, and overwhelming emotions. 24, 6 spades. We've got 2 6s. Here's the 6 spades on the bottom. Incubus, succubus, which is lying and selfishness and blocked. You're just completely blocked, and it's all lying and selfishness, and they're everything. They're just... The cup is overflowing with lies. They're hiding, again. Okay, so, and I made the point before I threw this spread. I said they're just hiding everything. And the spread says they're literally hiding everything. The cup is overflowing with lies and blockage for all the people. They're hiding everything. There's everything in the middle. They're hiding everything. So what are they hiding? They're hiding everything. It must be a combination of factors that they don't want revealed. And this combination, I feel that it has to do specifically with Archie. Something is wrong with Archie. And I think they probably need to source another Archie. And it doesn't even look like they're going to have an Archie in hand to baptize tomorrow. Okay, so they're hiding everything, and if you get this piece, then you can get that, then you can put the pieces together. They don't want you to put the pieces together because then you're going to figure out the whole puzzle. And so this literally says they're hiding everything. What a mess. What a mess. All right, let's go back over it. I mean, is this christening real or is it fake? It's a lie. This is a lie. The foundation of what's happening tomorrow is a lie. They're lying to the people. That's the foundation, is a bad relationship and a lie. Okay, so this family gathering in front of the whole world is a lie. For the woman, it's a disaster. What's this disaster? Well, the ruler is very actively trying to source an Archie. Okay, secretly, 7 spades. They're very actively trying to source an Archie. They must have believed that they would have an Archie to present for this christening. What is this? No. So disaster, full stop. They're trying to source an Archie, full stop. Scapegoat, going outside. Officially, this official There's no Archie. Archie's missing. It's the conflict. The conflict is that there's no Archie for this ceremony, for this official ceremony. 17, 20, 5 spades. And it's all blocked. There's the blockage card. The issue is that there's no Archie to baptize. People in events, rooting, they're just establishing this foundation. They're crossing all their T's and dotting all their I's and creating a reality where there's really an Archie. Okay, but they have never shown us Archie. Okay, they never show us Archie. We don't know who the godparents are. We don't know who's attending. We don't know, the Archbishop of Canterbury is not going to be there. He's 400 miles away. Who's baptizing this baby? Who's christening this baby if it's the Archbishop of Canterbury who's doing it? Okay, so this is deception and a fake. This ceremony is deception. Something is very deceptive about it. I think they don't have an Archie to baptize yet. They just feel that circumstances keep rolling along, and they're just trying to hold it together until they can get an Archie. And they thought they would have Archie in hand by the baptism, and they still don't. It's just a rolling disaster. Is Harry sourcing a baby in Africa? Over the big water, he's very cleverly, and this is 13, 4 hearts. He's connecting to a family, a loving family over the big water. Yeah, he's sourcing a baby in Africa. That's what that says to me. Okay, did the surrogacy fall through, or is Archie sick? Well, this says falling through. This says 3 hearts. This says successful impregnation and birth. This says that the birth went through well. Okay, everything went smoothly with the impregnation of the surrogate and the birth. Planting the seed with the surrogate and growing the baby and the birth, everything went fine. Okay, is Archie sick? Deceptive talking, looking at their different decisions, 10-19, and karmic relationship and a solid. This is not showing that he's sick. It's showing that there's deceptive talking about Archie. Okay, so he may not be sick. The pregnancy was successful. He may not be even sick. Okay, but there's some problem with Archie that they're sourcing an Archie. Are the royals avoiding the photographers? Yeah. Outside circumstances can reveal everything, and they're taking all their options to avoid, and this is 5 hearts. They're just doing everything they can to avoid being photographed there because that's evidence. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? Everything. The cup is overflowing with lies to all the people, and it's 24. Lies, 6 spades, lies. The cup is overflowing with lies about everything to all the people, and they're shutting down completely. So it's a variety of things. For me, okay, just trying to put the pieces together, I keep looking at this and saying, well, gosh, there's something wrong with Archie, okay? And it does look like they're sourcing another Archie, but they're hiding everything. They're not hiding one thing. They're hiding everything. And they're afraid that we're going to put the pieces together, this piece and that piece and that piece and that piece. And oh my goodness, look at what they're doing. It's like that. Okay, so I'm fixated on Archie. And I think a lot of people are fixated on Archie. And I think Archie is the capstone. The whole bridge falls apart without the heavy capstone of Archie, okay, because we're not seeing Archie. It is all associated with Archie and not having an Archie in hand and having to source an Archie somewhere else. But there's more to it than that. But I think the capstone is Archie, okay? And along those lines, it would be like the fake pregnancy. Megan is walking around with this prosthetic bump. You know, they're not telling us about the surrogates. They're just keeping us completely in the dark about everything. And it just goes on and on and on and on. So hopefully we will see pictures of Archie, real pictures of Archie, before they go to Africa. Okay, if we don't see pictures of Archie until after they come back from Africa, then they sourced an Archie in Africa. He went over the big water and sourced an Archie. This looks like Archie. You know, the right skin color, the right age. Yeah. Megan, do you like this Archie? Yeah, I like this Archie, but there's this Archie and that Archie. We can, you know, it's like that. If we don't see an Archie before they come back from Africa, then they sourced an Archie in Africa. Okay, it's just so suspicious. So I think this whole christening thing is not really happening. It's bogus. That's why they locked it down. The christening is not real. Tomorrow's christening is not real. There's something so fishy about it. It's not real. It's not really happening. They don't have an Archie in hand to christen, and that's what I would conclude at this point. That's your royalty today. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and of course, comment.